Hi everybody, I'm David Dorian Ross, founder of the Virtual Pipe Club, and this is the Virtual Pipe Club in my studio. I'm here today to answer some questions from our viewers. And the first question comes from Rosie, who asked me, what's my favorite pipe? Well, Rosie, this is my favorite pipe at the moment. One of the things about being a collector is that you often find yourself having different favorites at different times. This is a fairly new acquisition. This is known as a Nerup Classic. It's a pipe made in Denmark, and one of the things I like about this, well, I like the shape, number one. It's what we call a bent brandy. You see this bowl right here is rounded like a brandy snifter, and the fact that the stem comes out here in a little bit of a curve, it makes it bent. You know what I like about this most though? The bowl is enormous. I could stuff an entire 2 hours worth of tobacco in this pipe and sit and smoke all evening long and never get bothered by anybody. The next question I have comes from Colleen, who wanted to know what my oldest pipe is. And to be honest with you, I'm not quite sure because I have a lot of pipes that I bought secondhand, and some of them might be really old. But I have this pair of pipes that, if you looked at them closely, you'd see they're really beat up. They're in original condition. They're made by a company called Wally Frank, who's probably over 100 years old company. And I happen to have the original order form and receipt for these two pipes. They were bought in 1954, and the two pipes together, which today would probably cost over $100, was bought for $5.95. So these may be my oldest pipes. The next question I have comes from Zaid, who wanted to know what my newest pipe was. And this here is my newest pipe. And it is what we might call a cutty shape, which means that it's kind of straight, but kind of at an angle. But this particular pipe is really bizarre. It's got this fluted kind of shape and a really rugged rim around here, and the stem is kind of this sickly green Cumberland color, which means it's all mottled and everything. Anyway, I love this pipe. It was made by a guy named Chris Kelly in the UK, and Chris has a company called Eldritch Pipes, and he's a devotee of the ancient books about Cthulhu and all those other kinds of stories about horror and everything. So he builds his pipe with those kinds of themes. It's a great smoker, to be honest with you, but I just love the fact that it's a weird, outrageous pipe. So this is my newest one. Brad wanted to know a different kind of question. He wanted to know what my least used pipe was. And to show you my least used pipe, it's a kind of a sad story. Because I love this little pipe here. I bought this little pipe when I first started smoking pipes. And when I got it, it was completely thrashed. It had a big crack in it. It was almost burned through. The stain was all worn off and everything. So I've refurbished it. I've restained it. I filled in the crack with gold filling there. And then I smoked this pipe for a long, long time. And then I started to get more pipes in my collection, and little by little I stopped smoking like this. It's like when you're a kid and you have a stuffed animal, and that stuffed animal goes with you everywhere. And then you get a little bit older, and little by little you stop paying attention to your stuffed animal, and one day you realize it's been on the shelf for like forever, and you never pay attention to it again. It's a little bit sad, but also good times. And that's this pipe right here. So Judy asked me if I've ever gotten a pipe from a friend as a gift. And in point of fact, I just got this one recently. This is a used pipe, but it was, taken out of a friend's collection and given to me as a gift. And it's actually a really nice pipe, originally probably fairly expensive. It's by a very famous carver named Ben Wade. And it's a great smoker. I mean, but that's the real thing that you're looking for in a pipe. But the other thing is, like some of my other pipes, it's got a huge bowl, huge capacity. So you can just kick back at the end of the day and sort of take it easy. And it's, like Miller time. I love it also because you can still smell the faint aroma of the tobaccos that the original owner used to smoke in here. And so you can tell it's got history. Anyway, that's the pipe from a friend. Marcus asked me, what's my most unique pipe? And without a doubt, this is like opening up, the violin case. It's got a Tommy gun inside. This is my most unique pipe. And if you looked at it close, first of all, it's ginormous, but it's the face of Santa Claus. I've never smoked it yet. I was actually going to smoke it this last Christmas, but it wasn't the right year for that. But it's very detailed. It's made out of a material called meerschaum, which is only found in certain parts of Turkey. And you can make very detailed kind of carvings out of this. It's big, it's bold, it's got Santa's face on it. It's definitely my most unique pipe of all. So here's the lesson here. Every pipe's got a story. Every pipe's got a personality. And if you get to know the pipes, there's an endless kind of relationships that you can have with them. Anyway, thanks for those questions. And my thought for you today is put that in your pipe and smoke it.